Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Homesteading with Ashley. Today we're going to do a full garden tour. Go over to our potato bed. These are our potatoes. Right here we have Kennebec potatoes. And then over here we have some Yukon Gold. At the end here I have a later planting of Yukon Golds that I planted in just hay to see how that works out. Even though these ones were planted later, they're the first to bloom. I have some peas planted on the back of this trellis. I also have some cucumber plants and cantaloupe plants, and I have some watermelon plants here, but they're really getting shaded out. Here's some of our wild blackberries. This is a sunflower plant. Some beautiful pepper plants. They're getting tons of buds on them, flower buds, so I'm getting very excited about that. Hopefully we'll have a good pepper harvest this year, because last year we didn't get any. Here's some radish that are planted underneath the peppers. Some carrots here along the side. With basil. There's also a ground cherry right there. The tomato plants are just putting on blossoms now. Our eggplant is flowering as well. These are going to be long purple eggplants. It's my first year growing this variety. I don't remember the name. They look interesting. Here we have some radish, carrots, and Paris Island romaine lettuce that we sowed together. But I'm going to have to come back and thin all of these because I planted them too close together. Here's another ground cherry next to some basil. I also have a few onions mixed in here and there. Here's some more peppers that were stunted, but they're starting to look better now. I have no idea what variety they are because my chickens got to my seed starting tray and ripped them all out all over the driveway when they were little. And I had to rescue them. I tried to. I don't know if they're going to produce anything. Probably not, but I'll let them stay. My little eggplant that also got ripped out by the chickens. We'll see if that produces anything as well. Some spinach here that we sowed together right along the edge of the raised bed. This is arugula that I accidentally planted the whole pack. So it probably should be thin, but we'll see if we get to it. Here's some celery I bought as a start when they were little because my celery didn't germinate. They're doing really well. I've already harvested from this. I have some marigolds here that are going to flower soon. And parsley next to our cabbage. Cabbage is looking pretty good. I'm not really expecting them to get too big because I planted them so close together. But that's okay for my size family. I have corn over here. They're not quite knee-high by the 4th of July. Today's the 4th of July, but I think that they're looking alright. I planted them a little late, but it's an early ripening variety. Short season variety. This is zucchini I have planted underneath my cherry tree. I've had multiple squash plants die on me this year, so these ones look promising though. They have little flower buds starting. Hopefully we'll get some soon. This is the cherry tree. If you see the white stuff on it, it's just some kaolin clay that I sprayed on there. Pretty much washed off now with all the rain. But I was trying to prevent the bugs and hopefully the birds from eating the cherries as they're starting to ripen. This is an apple tree here. It was doing so good for the past 5 years until we had an infestation of the gypsy moth caterpillars that came and stripped this tree bare. And I don't think it's going to come back, so let me know if you think that it'll come back or should we replant. I also have a peach tree here that's on its last branch. Literally. This bed is in desperate need of weeding and cleaning up, but It's just where I plant some fresh greens for the chickens. This is kale. I have a broccoli there. A few more broccoli here. They got really leggy, so I'm not expecting them to be more than just chicken food pretty much. It's a strawberry plant. And some more kale here. And I have a young wine sap apple tree here that has yet to produce, maybe in a few years. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's definitely blocking it from like that side even. What do you think? This thing's sick, isn't it? Go ahead.
My shovel.
Oh, good.
I need my shovel.
Look out. Trying to pick it up. Don't crush it, okay? Go underneath it. Dig in the dirt underneath it. Don't stab it. Go underneath. Don't hurt him.
Dad, you go.